Hello, we will get straight to it. Today's video I wanted to share with you some things that have sold in less than 30 days. This isn't just limited to clothing. This is clothing, health and beauty, and hard goods. So I do a mixture of things. I'm just returning back to clothes actually. So let's get straight into it. And just so you guys know, the time frame for this is February. So these are things in February that sold in less than 30 days. Excuse my voice, I'm getting over a whole viral throat thing, so I sound a little raspy and manly. Okay, so the first thing that I want to share with you is that I sold a 3-lot of Listerine Zero Alcohol Coconut Lime Mouthwash, and I do have more of these to sell. They were being taken off of the shelves in the stores, so I grabbed them on a really low discount and sold them. They sold in less than 30 days, almost 30 days to be exact, and the customer paid $25 before shipping. After shipping it was $37.20, and I personally paid $13.47 for all three of them combined, and that brought me to a net profit of $10.52. Now granted, this did not reach my goal of I like to at least make back what I sell and double it, right? So if I sell $10, I want to make 20. But this person just sent in an offer and I went ahead and took it because then I started to worry that maybe it wasn't a good buy. Hey, I made my money back, right? So I made my money back and some, so the net profit was $10.52. Okay, so if you don't know, caboodles sell pretty fast. Not for a lot of money, but they do sell fast, so it's like a quick flip. And so if you don't know what caboodles are, they were really cool when I was a kid, and that is they're the makeup cases where they have like the dividers inside. And this was quite a small one. It was a small disc-shaped one, and it was in the color Cosmic, I remember. But it sold in about 30 days as well. The one that I sold the month before, the same exact thing, sold less than a month. So that one took like 2 weeks to sell. This one took 1 month. And the customer paid $11.99, and that was before shipping. After shipping, it was a total of $18.24. I paid $2 for it through a whole lot sale, and my net profit was $8.89, so I definitely made my money back. Now here's where we get into some really fun things, and that is we got into some lipstick flips that were really, really nice. And the first one is I sold 2 of the same lipstick to one person, and it was the L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in Jennifer's Nude number 370. Now the reason why this was something that sold so well before we get into it is because this was 1, discontinued, and 2, it had Jennifer Lopez's name on it. So we have 2 factors going for it that made it very highly desirable. So it took less than a week to sell these, so I put them both up. When I made the sale, the person paid $66.86. After shipping, it was a total of $72.56. I only paid $4 total for these lipsticks. So that brought my net profit on these to $55.81, which is really nice. So I will definitely take that flip happily. And the next quick flip that I have is one where they bought 2 of something. I had 3 in stock. All 3 have sold since then. But within a month, I sold to one person 2 of these copper ice fit menthol infused breathable knit compression knee sleeves in size small medium, and they paid $23.98 for it, $37.28 after shipping. And when it was all said and done after fees and everything, my net profit was $20.23. And like I said, the next one, it did sell within that same time frame to somebody else, exact same item. They paid $10.79. After shipping it was $17.34. And my net profit on that, I paid $2 for it, by the way. A lot of these items were out of a wholesale lot that I had. So it was $2 per each of these items that you're hearing about. And my net profit was $8.48 on that one single knee sleeve that went out. This was a really quick flip, and that is literally less than a day. I think it flipped within 2 hours, I think. 2 hours of me listing it. And that is a Banana Republic Polartec Thermal Pro pullover sweatshirt, size large, men blue. That's what I listed it as anyways. Now granted, I don't remember the exact price for this one because it was from an old, no I did, I found the receipt. I had a death pile from back when I used to sell clothes. If you don't know, I stopped selling clothes for a while, went directly into health and beauty because as a mom, it was easier to just do wholesale lots coming to me. But since then, I've gone back to clothes. So this was in a death pile in the basement, and I pulled it out, and with the receipt, I divided it up. So they paid $39.99. It was $52.54 after shipping fees, and then I paid $2.23 for this item. So my net profit after it was all said and done was $36.36. So a really quick flip, less than a day, and I got that listed and then out of the house. Another really quick flip was this Ralph Lauren Green Label women's linen top. It was a size medium, long sleeve, v-neck, buttons, beige. Those are all the keywords that I had in the listing. This sold in less than 3 days. So as soon as I seen it, I knew it was gonna be a good piece, even with a flaw that I had on it. I don't even remember what the flaw was, but it was something very small. And as I assumed, it went perfectly fine with getting it sold and out the door. The person paid $27. After shipping, it was $32.65. I paid $4.32 for the item. So after fees, shipping, and everything out the door, my net profit was $18.83. So that was a really good flip. And I knew it once I seen it. Like I said, I seriously envisioned someone like in somewhere like Florida wearing it, and it literally sold to somebody in Florida. That happened again later with a shirt to California. It was a very Hollywood-ish shirt, and I sold to California in less than a day. But that's for another video, another time. And another really cool lipstick flip to share with you guys was the Maybelline Color Sensational Vivid Lipstick, number 865 Fuchsia Flash, and it was discounted. Not discounted. It was a discontinued lipstick as well. So yes, I had a hold of actually I have a whole lot of discontinued lipsticks, but these were the only ones that were really worth something big out of that lot. They paid $35.99, and that was for the item. After shipping, they paid $40.99. I paid $2 for it, and then it flipped, and my net profit was $29.61. So another really good lipstick flip, and that was just because it was discontinued. And it's this beautiful bright orange color. I almost actually kept it for myself. I love orange lipsticks. Obviously I'm not the only one. It's a highly desired color, very like a tropical bright neon orange. And yeah, it sold in less than 2 weeks for that one. Okay, so another one to share with you guys is Michael Kors black slip-on flat loafer shoes. They were women's. They were 8.5 M. And if you care to know their model number, they were MG18F. This flipped in a week, and while I am happy it flipped in a week, I did take a low offer because sales were slow at this point. And I was hoping that with taking this offer, more sales would come in, and it did. It worked. I ended up making more than enough back, but I only flipped them for $15. They could have gone for more. And after shipping, they paid, okay, sorry, I had to go calm down the wild ones that I have in the house. But like I said, I sold them for $15, $25.20 after shipping. Not the ideal price, but I made my money back considering it triggered more sales after that. I paid $6.99 for them. My net profit was $6.39. Like I said, not ideal, but I made double basically what I paid. So I made back the $6.99 and an additional $6.39. So I'll take it. This sold in 1 week, and that is J. Jill size 2X Luxe Supima Cotton Relaxed T-shirt Light Tan Stretch, and they paid a flat $15 for it, and after shipping it was $20.85. I paid $2.78 for it at a thrift store, and after everything was said and done, my flip was a net profit of $10.76. The next item to share with you guys sold in 1 week as well, and that is a Talbot's cardigan sweater in extra large. It was petite as well, women's, and it was like multicolored floral, and it was a button-up cardigan. They bought it for $22, and after shipping it was $27.60. I paid $2.78 for it, and my net profit was $16.96. Now this one I was not surprised sold fast, and I wish I would have, I should have probably held on to the price more, but I made my money back, so like I can't be mad. But it was an Intimately Free People maxi dress, and it was like sheer, it was pink, it was size small, and for women, black. It had a black belt around the waist, I had some ruffles. Now when it came to comps, the only other comp I found was one for $50 and it was missing the belt, which is really strange to me because the belt comes literally attached to the seam. I'm not sure how that works out. But that one sold for, I can't remember if it was $50 or a best offer, but they listed it for $50. So I listed mine for $60, $65, I can't remember. And it sold for an offer of $48. It was a serious buyer though. I think that's why I did it, because they asked a lot of questions and they had really good reviews and clearly had a long buying history with eBay. So I went ahead and took her offer of $48. After shipping, it was $54.35. Now this was something I paid $15 for because it was bought through retail arbitrage at TJ Maxx. So with that being said, my net profit could have been higher if I would have held on to my original price. But like I said, I made my money back. My net profit was $27.05. Another item to share with you is a Clarks shoe. It is the Clarks Dean Lightweight Black Leather Slip-On Dress Loafer men's shoes. And it was in a size 10. Model number 71733, and these sold in 2 weeks. Actually, somebody got a hold of me on Facebook asking if I would ship it, but I told them I don't ship through Facebook, I only do local buys. But I gave them the link to eBay, so they went ahead and bought it on eBay. They asked for an offer. Since I knew it was the same person, I went ahead and accepted that offer. She sent me an offer of $31. I believe I had them listed them for $40. And after shipping, it was $41.05. I paid $6.99 for them, and after all of the fees, my net profit was $20.82, which is awesome. So this next item is something that sold in less than 2 weeks as well, and that is a Croft & Barrow women's 3X cotton blue floral shirt. It was a cap sleeve shirt, V-neck, pleated, or some of the keywords I had used. And this person paid $10, which I was glad to take because I am the queen of being in a rush when I am sourcing, and I missed a giant discoloration on this shirt. I did notate the discoloration and explain to look in the photos to see the discoloration. It's on the back of the shirt towards the neck, so I don't think it was that big of a deal. They have not said anything to me saying that it is a big deal, so I'm assuming they were well aware of it and are fine with it. So they paid $10, and after shipping, it was $15.60. I paid $2.78 for it, and then my net profit was $6.33. Considering that huge stain, I was happy to get anything at all. I was afraid I was going to have to redonate it because of that stain. All right, I have two more to share with you, and that is the Banana Republic Women's Large pleated blouse. It was navy blue. It had long sleeves and a like round neck situation going on. Took less than 1 week to sell, and I think it's because it was new with tags. So the buyer sent me, I can't remember if it was an offer or what I had it listed for, to be honest, but they sent me $20 for it, $26.30 after shipping. I paid $2.78 for it, so my net profit on that was $15.01. And the last item to share with you is a J. Crew women's button-down shirt. It was a size medium, floral, multicolor, long sleeve. This sold in 3 weeks. It sold for $20, and it was $25.65 after shipping. I paid $4.23 for it, and my net profit was $13.52. So those were some recent sales of mine that took less than 30 days from listing to shipping, and I will share more of those in the future. But in the meantime, click over here to see a recent haul video that I did to show you some goodies I got to list on eBay, and I will see you over there in that video.